It has been revised to remove any references to other channels or hosts, presented in clean paragraphs as requested. Today we have an important update about a major senior relief plan that has just been approved at the White House level. If you rely on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA benefits, Medicare, or SNAP, this matters to you. It is Monday evening as I am recording this. I know many of you check your bank accounts late at night. Some of you are waiting for deposits. Some of you are worried about rising grocery bills, rent, medication costs, and utilities. And when you hear the words relief plan approved, it can create both hope and confusion at the same time. So let me say this clearly right at the beginning. By the end of this update, you will know exactly what this relief plan is, who qualifies, when payments could begin, what is automatic, what is not automatic, and what steps, if any, you need to take. No hype, no politics, no guessing, just clear, steady guidance. If you depend on fixed income and are between the ages of 65 and 85, this update was designed with you in mind. Now, let's calmly walk through what's actually happening. First, we need to separate rumors from reality. Over the past few days, there have been headlines saying big checks approved, new bonuses for seniors, and even extra stimulus payments coming immediately. That language creates confusion. Here is what is happening. The White House has approved a senior-focused relief framework that allows targeted financial support for low and moderate income older Americans through existing federal programs. That means the support will move through agencies like the Social Security Administration, Veterans Affairs, and federal benefit systems that are already in place. This is not a brand new stimulus program with brand new checks being mailed tomorrow. This is not a surprise bonus payment. This is not a permanent increase to your base Social Security benefit, and this is not a benefit cut. Let me repeat that in simple language. This is not a bonus. This is not a cut. This is timely and targeted support using existing systems. What the plan does is authorize temporary financial relief measures, including cost support adjustments, supplemental assistance expansion, and faster distribution of certain benefits aimed at seniors and disabled Americans facing inflation pressure. So, if you are wondering, are they taking something away? No. If you are wondering, is this a brand new $2,000 check? No. If you are wondering, is this structured relief through programs I already receive? Yes. That is the correct framing. Now let's talk about who is included. I am going to break this into clear groups so there is no confusion. First, SSI recipients. If you receive supplemental security income, you are considered one of the primary qualifying groups under this relief plan. SSI is income-based. That means those who receive SSI are already classified as low income under federal guidelines. Official rule: if you are actively receiving SSI benefits and your eligibility status is current and verified, you are included in the relief structure. There is no separate application for SSI recipients. Payments, when issued, will be distributed through your existing SSI payment channel. Now, what about timing? If a payment date lands near a federal holiday or weekend, SSI typically moves earlier, not later. Remember this pattern. SSI is normally paid on the first of the month. If the first falls on a weekend or federal holiday, payment moves to the prior business day. So if relief funds are tied to SSI cycles, they will follow that same logic. What should you expect? You should expect communication through official channels. That means either a notice in your My Social Security account, a mailed notice, or a direct deposit labeled through the Social Security Administration. The second group is SSDI recipients. If you receive Social Security disability insurance, you are also included. Official rule: active SSDI beneficiaries qualify under the relief authorization if they are receiving monthly disability benefits. Now here is where clarity matters. SSDI follows a birthday-based payment schedule. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th, you are typically paid on the second Wednesday of the month. If your birthday is from the 11th to the 20th, you are paid on the third Wednesday. And if your birthday is from the 21st to the 31st, you are paid on the fourth Wednesday. If you started receiving benefits before May 1997, you are typically paid on the third of the month. That structure does not change. Relief payments, if distributed through the Social Security Administration, will follow your normal benefit schedule. There is no separate relief day. It will likely attach to your regular payment window. The third group is Social Security retirement beneficiaries. If you are retired and collecting monthly Social Security retirement benefits, you are included in the relief framework, especially if your income falls within low to moderate thresholds. Again, this is not a permanent benefit increase. This is structured temporary relief. Retirement recipients follow the same birthday-based schedule as SSDI unless they fall into the pre-1997 group. If you are unsure which schedule applies to you, look at your past 3 deposits. They will follow a clear pattern. The fourth group includes those pre-1997 beneficiaries. If you began receiving benefits before May 1997, your regular payment date is typically the 3rd of each month. If the 3rd falls on a weekend or holiday, it moves to the closest prior business day. Relief funds distributed through the Social Security Administration will follow this timing structure. The 5th group is VA beneficiaries. If you receive VA disability compensation or VA pension benefits, you are included in the broader senior and disabled relief coordination. VA payments normally arrive on the 1st business day of the month for the previous month's benefit. If relief funds move through VA systems, they will follow VA deposit cycles. The 6th group is SNAP recipients. Now, this is important. Some portions of the relief structure expand food assistance support. If you are already receiving SNAP benefits, there may be temporary increases or supplemental allotments depending on state implementation. SNAP is administered at the state level, even though it is federally funded. So, SNAP adjustments can vary slightly by state. You may see a temporary boost in your EBT balance, a supplemental deposit, or expanded eligibility thresholds. If you are not currently receiving SNAP but live on fixed income, this may be the right time to review your eligibility through the benefits.gov website or by contacting your local state office. Now let's talk about bank processing because this causes a lot of anxiety. Here's the line I always want you to remember. The Social Security Administration sends it. Your bank decides when you see it. Let me explain. The Social Security Administration transmits payment instructions on a scheduled date. Once that transmission occurs, your bank processes it. Some banks release funds early. Some banks release funds on the exact scheduled day. Some credit unions show the payment as pending first. If your official payment date is Wednesday, your bank might show it Tuesday evening. That is called early release. But that is your bank's policy, not the Social Security Administration changing the date. Direct deposit is the fastest method. Paper checks take longer. If you receive a paper check, allow additional mailing time. Now, if your payment has not arrived, here is what to do. Step 1. Wait 3 full business days, not weekends, but business days. Step 2. Check with your bank first. Confirm whether funds are pending. Step 3. Log into your My Social Security account and verify your payment history. Step 4. Review whether any deductions occurred, such as Medicare premiums, overpayment adjustments, or garnishments. Step 5. If after 3 business days there is still no deposit and no pending notice, then contact the Social Security Administration or the VA directly. Do not panic on day 1. Now, let us pause for a short reality moment. I know prices are high. Groceries cost more, utilities cost more, insurance costs more. When you live on a fixed income, even a small delay feels large. It is not about greed, it is about stability. And stability matters when your budget is tight. This relief plan is designed to stabilize pressure, not solve everything overnight, but to provide breathing room. No one should feel ashamed for needing assistance after working 30, 40, or 50 years. Now let us move to your practical checklist. First, verify. Confirm your correct payment date. Confirm your direct deposit information is accurate. Review your deductions so you know your exact net deposit. Second, protect. Do not click on links in random text messages claiming extra relief. The Social Security Administration and the VA do not ask for payment via gift cards. Do not spend money based on rumors before funds post. Third, apply. Review SNAP eligibility. Look into LIHEAP for energy assistance. Check into Medicare savings programs if you struggle with Part B premiums. Visit benefits.gov to review federal and state programs for which you may qualify. Now, the big question many of you are asking, will more help come? Here is the balanced answer. There are discussions in Washington about additional long-term support for seniors, but nothing beyond this relief framework has been signed into law yet. No new stimulus bill is currently active for universal payments. Policy decisions depend on budget data, inflation metrics, and legislative approval. So the correct answer today is that support has been authorized through structured channels. No additional universal checks have been approved beyond that. I will continue monitoring official announcements daily so you do not have to chase headlines. Let me close with this. If you are 70, 75, or 80 years old, you deserve clarity, not confusion. You deserve steady information, not loud headlines. If this update helped you understand what is happening, let me know what city and state you are watching from. It helps others see they are not alone. And if you rely on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, Medicare, or SNAP, make sure you are subscribed so you receive calm, verified updates the moment something changes. Take a breath tonight. Check your account calmly, and remember, relief moves through systems you already know. I will continue watching it for you.
Yeah, grind mode on, can't kill my drive. Turn the pressure up, I come alive. Grind mode on, I don't fold, I don't quit. Hunger in my chest, every beat I commit. Eyes on the prize, no sleep till it's won. World in my hands when the grind mode's on. Wake up with a vision, I'm locked on the target. Turn pain into fuel, I'm a flame, I spark it. No shortcuts here, I embrace every test. Pressure on my shoulders, still I handle it best. I was made for the climb, every loss, every scar built me in the steel, now I shine like a star. If the road gets rough, I just double my speed. Ambition on 10, I was born to lead. Grind mode on, I don't fold, I don't quit. Hunger in my chest, every beat I commit. Eyes on the prize, no sleep till it's won. World in my hands when the grind mode's on. They said limits exist, but I shattered the frame. Every wall in my path is just fuel for the flame. Discipline heavy, but my spirit is free. I don't chase success, success chases me. I'm the storm and the calm, I'm the rise, I'm the proof. Every bar that I drop is the grind in the booth. Blood, sweat, tears, that's the code I trust. I don't wait for the crown, I earn it, I'm rust.